Okay, there we go. Think we have finally connected. So happy to connect. Welcome everybody to White Sand Self-Care Community Group. I am your host and connection for self-care, collaboration, and resources. Everything that has to do with self-care. Your host, Laura Cross, and I am so excited that we were able to connect with Joy today. She is the founder, the creator of Be the Difference Clothing, and she has wrote a number of wonderful books. And this one here is Self-Reflections, quote that make you reflect. Can you see now? And I have to say there's a quote in here that I think describes you perfectly, which is, you've got something money can't buy, a beautiful heart mixed with a little bit of soul. And that
Aw.
definitely describes Joy. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Joy, and we're not going to give it all away because she is going to be on Mindful Mondays and we're going to dig more into her story, but please share with everybody a little bit of your story and what Be the Difference Clothing is about and why it was created.
Guys, I am so ecstatic to be here right now with you live and in full effect. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. Basically, just to give you a little taste, a little tease, a little, something. Be the Difference Clothing is all about inspiring you from head to toe. Now, if you want to know more about that, you have to check out the Mindful Monday episode that I will be in, okay? But yeah, that's a little synopsis. Yes, yes. And that's another top secret right there. Um, Basically, she's holding up my second book, okay? Parts of my second book will only be available to 12 people in the entire world. So there's about I would say about 100 quotes in my second book. And those variations of quotes are only available to 12 people in the entire world. So no one's ever going to have my entire part two book. But you can have one if you go to bethedifferencellc.com.
I love it. I love it. And I know it's like I said, it's on the episode, but you want to share with a little bit what inspired you to do the Be the Difference. I think it's wonderful because I don't think we have enough positivity and positive messages going around the world. So I am so glad that you took up the reins to do this. But
Well, basically, just think of it this way, guys. If you're going through a tumultuous time in your life, or if there's any traumas that are going on, if anything presents itself to you that may not be positive, just think of it as an avenue for either God, your maker, creator, or whoever you believe in, pushing you to do something about it and using you as the vessel and the key to ignite whatever needs to be, let's just say, brought to the forefront or just given some light. So basically, I saw someone who was under the influence of some type of substance. And after that encounter, it pushed me, triggered me to do something about it. And at that time, when I did see that, I was never one to be a public speaker, but I knew writing things down and people possibly seeing it on piece of clothing would be just as powerful. So that was the beginning of why, the why to why Be the Difference Clothing is who and where it is going. So it's basically wearable inspiration. Right now, I'm wearing Determined, and the symbolism behind this shirt is that our lives are always on some type of road. And then we are always on some type of mountain, whether we're climbing, whether we reach to the peak, whether we go down into the valleys. That is a depiction of how determined you are. So whether you end up here at the top, you still need to be determined to continue to go higher. If you're at the valley, you need to be determined to go higher. And whatever it is, remember your why and what triggered you to do whatever it is that you are pursuing in this life. And may I remind you that it is a beautiful thing to be on the good side of light versus the bad side of light, which could be like that imminent darkness, the bad darkness where people are trying to do bad things to others. But just stay in the light and allow God, your creator, or whoever you believe in, to lead you, because it's nothing but love and goodness. So that's a little snippet of what you can look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. And I love that shirt and the whole thing, because we're all on a journey. And
Mhm,
what's one thing you do no matter where you go? People's shirts, the clothing they wear normally catch your attention, and
mhm,
you're always reading it, or seeing what this one's got on or that one's got on. So I think it's a beautiful way to get your message and get more positive quotes and stuff out there.
yep. And we've been doing this since 2013, guys. So, it took all of these moments in order for me to get to meet you. So I could say I could have made this movement a long time ago, but everything happens for a reason. And I'm absolutely comfortable and confident in who I am right now. So this is the right time. So no matter what is happening in your life, whether you think it's a delay, it's just the right time. So just, you know, don't hold yourself too harsh for anything that you haven't done yet, because it's even more sweet when you're actually prepared for all of your goals to manifest and your desires to actually be. You will appreciate it a lot more. So I'm thankful that I'm here at this very moment. I got a chance to meet Laura at this very moment in my life. And it's more sweet because I understand what it is?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love that we connect in that the whole clothing thing. I just thought that was, so awesome to take up, the reins. And it takes a lot to do that, because a lot of us, we worry about being judged or criticized, by others. So happy that you took up the reins. And like you said, we are not going to give it all away, because we go in more detail about your story, what you've got going, and more about these beautiful socks, which, as I put in the message, I know I'm supposed to like wear them so people can see them. But since she only makes so many of these, I'm thinking I'm going to wind up framing them and putting them up here and flipping them over every now and then, because
That's
I,
nice.
I'd hate for them to wear out and then I can't read them. So
I have now, trust me, guys. Started making socks back in 2016, and I only started collecting them like in 2020, let's say 2021. So I've missed out on all of those years of collecting my own socks. And just so you know, I do have them in the safe. Okay. There's some of them that I have in the safe because I also intend not to wear them, because I know there's not gonna be any, and I'm a woman of my word, and that's part of Be the Difference clothing. We hold the standard of integrity. And as many times people say, but you can make so much more money. I understand that, but I've told too many people that this is what it is, so I don't know, I can't go back on my word.
nope. And I'm totally with you. I think integrity, honesty, I mean, it's refreshing, and you set that up for a reason, and that's what you stand by. Like I said, just makes them a collector's item. But again, we're going to go into a lot more detail about that on October 30th is your episode of Designs of Hope. And truly it is Designs of Hope, I believe, just because of the positive message, the wanting to be that positive change and reaching more people. And so anyway, hope everybody joins us on Mindful Mondays. It'll be October 30th at 1 p.m. So keep an eye out for that announcement. But in the meantime, Joy, what is the best way for people to get a hold of you?
Thank you guys for giving me a little bit of your time for this day. May you always be encouraged. May you be blessed. If you receive my blessings, then so be it. If not, then that's okay too. But I only intend to encourage and inspire and give what God has given, God, my creator, has given my ancestors, has given me to give to the world. But if you want more, you could go to follow on every single social media platform under B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. And I am also on YouTube. We do a live podcast most of the times, but if you want to catch up on any of them, there's about 1,000 episodes, okay? And you can go to Be the Difference Clothing on YouTube. I really would appreciate you subscribing, because that will help the channel grow and get more people to see it. If you want to shop, you can go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. You should actually go ahead and grab a book or two because I don't remember. Did we do any quotes in that interview? I don't remember, but
No,
you
actually, we did not. We,
oh,
we,
we
we
did.
touched on the fact that you had them. She actually has 4, which I got 4, and I made sure I got them because I wanted them perfectly, personally autographed from her. But it's wonderful. She has all these positive quotes and stuff that you can use. Ones that are, like you said, for self-reflection. Ones that make you say, "Oh," you know.
Mhm.
Beautiful, beautiful idea.
So I appreciate you, Laura, once again. It's always a pleasure to be in your presence, and I learn and I grow from this woman, guys. And I've only known her for like a month. Okay. So, again, thank you so much for this time. Thank you for your time. And hopefully, we'll all see each other again very soon.
Yep.
If not on October 30th, you need to check out that episode. We go very deep. Okay.
Lot more details. Plus, we'll also let you know what else, something new she's got coming out on the horizon, which right now is a secret. But if you watch the episode at the end, we kind of break into that secret of something else she's got cooking. So
Ooh,
it
yes.
has been a pleasure. And you know, like you, I love meeting all these people to do this because I keep learning and growing from so many people around the world. And it's been such a pleasure getting to know such another kind-hearted person that puts her heart and soul into everything. So absolutely love it. And thank you for spending the time with us today.
No problem.
So we will make sure we put all of those connections of how you can get a hold of Joy and subscribe to her channel as well for Be the Difference, you know. And then also, if you want to catch up on this episode or others, you can go to the YouTube channel, White Sand Self-Care, click and subscribe, and Mindful Mondays with Laura Cross, click and subscribe. That way you won't have to ever miss another interview, another episode, and we can all stay together because I know we can do more together than apart. So
Right.
thank you everyone for joining and hanging in there because sometimes, you know, we gotta deal with those connection issues and stuff, especially when we're working from long distances. But thanks for
Mhm.
hanging in, and everybody have a beautiful day.